Good morning. It is now about 20 past 4 in the morning, and I'm off to Vienna from Bratislava. So quiet. There's the castle behind me, looking Bratislava. Just walking to. So I'm getting another coach for this one, and then the interrailing starts tomorrow. Because as I mentioned in way ages ago, you only get a certain amount of days. So I've got 7 days within a month to travel. Yeah, excited for Vienna. Very early. But can't wait. So a little orange juice, I'll get a coffee, and then yes, off we go. I've got a walking tour at 10:30, so hence why I'm up early, but all good. In Vienna. It's raining, it's going to rain all day, but it's still going to be 20 degrees. Going to find a scooter, head to my hostel, drop my bags off, and then it's walking towards time. So gone half the way on the metro, realised that you have to wear a mask only when I got off. I googled it, but yeah, that feeling where people were looking at me. I was like, why are you looking at me? Is it like that obvious I'm a tourist? But no, I just wasn't wearing a mask. So apologies, people of Austria and people of Vienna. It was ignorance, not malice. But yeah, so just wandering around. I'm on Karlsplatz right now. I'm going to show you this, but yes, very beautiful already. A little bit different to how I imagined it, but have a look at this bad boy. Yeah, that's pretty cool, pretty cool. You know, I've got high hopes for this place where you Google what something is. I've just Googled that. There's the Karlskirche, and it's just a church. So I'm pretty sure the architecture here is going to be breathtaking if that is just a church. Very exciting. So I was scooting away. There's my bag and my scooter. And found this, one of the main attractions in Vienna. Don't know what it's called yet. We'll Google it. In fact, there's a big sign here. But we've got a big statue of Mozart, child prodigy, playing in Bratislava when he was 6. He looks a bit like, what's his name? Oh, he'll come to me. Safe to say I'm definitely staying in the centre. This place is amazing. It's like a cross between Paris and probably London, something like that. I mean, I've only seen a little bit of it so far, but very impressed. Here is my hostel. I can't check in yet, but I have dropped my bag off. Show you that in a little bit, but really central, really pleased with it. Cool. So I'm just wandering around and it's just incredible. I can stop saying that word. But yeah, look at just the buildings everywhere. This is the CC Museum. Find out what that is later. But what a place, Vienna. Very, very impressed. I knew it'd be good, but yeah, just everything in the hotels, like, yeah, amazing. on my little scooter in Vienna. Yeah, this is a really cool city. And I'm finding that scootering about is actually one of the best ways to get around. It's so cheap, it's so quick. All the cities have like all the lanes for it. You get a few dirty looks if you accidentally go on pavements and stuff when you're not supposed to, but again, it is genuine a mistake, not malice, but yeah, loving it. Jeez, how good does this look? Oh my god. Herby omelette, toast with cottage cheese, avocado, chili, tomato, spinach. Oh my god, that looks amazing. This looks unbelievable. Yeah. Incredible. Amazing. Try it with some of the spinach with the, I don't know what is on that, but we'll see. So good. So good. I've got this little bit of toast with cottage cheese and avocado on, with a bit of chili. Try that. Not usually a big fan of cottage cheese, but when in Vienna, just do what the Viennese do. Amazing. Amazing. Who'd have thunk it, eh? Who'd have thunk it? Cottage cheese on a breakfast. That was such a good breakfast. Ulrich's, if you're ever in Vienna, have to go there. Thank you, Joe. It was awesome. And like so fresh and such good ingredients. Yeah, you sometimes need that, like especially when you're getting up early, you're drinking a lot. There's many nutrients you can get. I'm always taking a multivitamin when I'm away, but you know what I mean? Something good about fresh, lovely food. Yeah, baby. So just about to meet my walking tour. It's about 3 hours long. My feet are killing. Should have anticipated this. Might have to buy some insoles, but enough of my complaining and moaning. Here's the amazing building behind me. I'm sure I'll find out what that is on the tour. And then it has a mirror opposite. This side, look. This place is just stunning. My walking tour behind me. There's the lady in the blue with the green thing in her hand and her bag. That's who's going to be leading this. Awesome. Let's go. Let's learn. So I've got my little microphone thing, and I've got my little headset. I have really small ears. Like, I don't know if anyone's ever noticed. Tiny little things cause a lot of problems for me actually. But how anybody else gets this over their ear, God knows. Maybe I'm wearing it wrong. Thought I was a smart guy, but I'm obviously not. There we go. There we go. I feel like a TV producer like Jeremy Cohen or something. Yeah.
This was Vienna, like this it looked. Those walls here, this is the image from 1683. So almost 360 space, very wide empty space they had around the city. So Francis Joseph says 1856, so we will demolish the city fortification walls and we will build here around the city.
So this statue here, it's Marie Theresa. Now I actually heard of her in Bratislava. The audio tour was talking about it then, but she was the Queen of Austria and Hungary for 40 years. She had 16 children in 19 years while she was ruling, and the youngest daughter was actually Marie Antoinette, who became the Queen of France. But can you imagine ruling a country and being constantly pregnant, and then in between being pregnant just constantly shagging basically? Absolutely mad. This place here, it's got some really cool architecture, and then this is the Fine Art Museum, and apparently this is one of the more unique fine art museums in the world, because whereas in the example that Dace, that's her name, used, was that in London and Paris, like in the Louvre, the art comes to the building, but that building there was made for the art. So all the rooms are specifically designed for the fine art that it holds, which is really cool, really cool. Amazing tour so far. I learned more on this than I have done all the way through. So the green building behind me in this amazing square is one of the government buildings where the Prime Minister works, but you can actually live above there. There's some people who live in residential flats above there. One of the really cool bits is Napoleon, when he invaded Vienna, destroyed over there, and the Habsburg family. The Habsburg were an absolute powerhouse family in Europe. Within a year of Napoleon coming to war and being their enemy, the Habsburg, which is probably this very pragmatic House of Cards-esque, Sun Tzu, Machiavellian move, Habsburg, the guy, married his daughter off to Napoleon, creating a bit of a, I don't know, a bit of an alliance there. Pretty clever. We're just going into a building to look at some of the rooms here, and this was the Habsburg residence. So this balcony is where it was created by Francis Joseph, and then this is where Hitler then was confirmed as the leader of Austria and Germany. So Hitler stood up there, which is pretty mind-blowing, pretty crazy. To think it was like 90 years ago. Yeah. I know people that were alive then. Oof. So this statue, at first glance, you'd think it was Napoleon. And apparently the tour lady, when she does these tours, she says, oh, who is that? And everybody says, oh, it's Napoleon. It's not, it's a guy called King Charles, who beats Napoleon in battle. And then the artist decided to recreate the statue pretty much exactly like the famous painting of Napoleon. But on the floor, put a broken French flag. Absolute trolling. Absolute 19th century, 1854 trolling. This is the first public park in Vienna. Opened in around 1820. And there's some little ducklings, look, over there. There. It's beautiful.
Looks like St. Stephen's, the same design as a boat.
Amazing rose gardens in, I think it's the Volkspark, the first public park to open in Vienna. Beautiful. This is Elizabeth. She was Franz Joseph's wife, and the tour guide, you can tell she really loves her, because a lot of what Elizabeth talked about was how hard it was to be a monarch, and how she felt so much pressure. She was made to stay in shape, which, I mean, I like people staying in shape, but of their own accord. I don't like when beauty standards are forced upon people and the pressure that it creates. She wasn't allowed to do any politics, even if she wanted to. She wasn't really allowed to do any charity work, but they had a son, Roland, I think the tour guide said her name was, and he didn't like his wife, so one Christmas he took his 16-year-old girlfriend and shot her, and then shot himself. Mental. There's the tour guide said, you know what I mean? Even though they are monarchs and legends and myths, especially after all the films that have been written about this woman, Elizabeth was assassinated a lot of those myths have changed after she's died. So really cool. Really, really recommend this tour. This white building here on the right, this is Beethoven, Ludwig van Beethoven's house, which is pretty crazy. You can go in. So we're going to go in. So we're in one of the houses of the aristocrats of Vienna. This is actually the Habsburg family residence, and it is so. It's a museum now, but it's beautiful. Yeah. Better than my flat, more stairs. Don't know how the Wi-Fi will be in every place of the room, but BT do have that guarantee that they'll give you Wi-Fi in every room of the house. It'd be worth it in a place like this. Look at these.
Archangel Michael. When you look to the high altar, exactly in the middle, you see the Archangel Michael between the heaven and the earth, as with his fire sword and his golden shield.
So this is called a plague pillar, and essentially, if you prayed enough, when the plague was on, if you prayed to God enough, you would get better. That was the tour done. That was incredible. It was amazing. This church is just breathtaking. There is a vegan protest here. I always feel like I've got the moral high ground because I'm a vegetarian, but it's only because I don't really like meat and I throw up when I eat it. Anyway, gonna grab some lunch, have a little bit of a chill because I'm flagging now, and then off just to explore. Found an Austrian vegan restaurant. Looks amazing. Hi friends, so I'm in a vegan, we call it a bistro in Vienna. So I'm so thirsty. This is like a lovely pineapple lemonade in the day. I have 3 dishes to try. So I have some goulash. So this is vegan goulash with mushrooms. And I asked the lady, oh, is it traditional? And she said yes, but they don't make it with mushrooms usually. It's just so vegan. And then there is this lasagna thing. That's not Austrian. And then like an Austrian gratin. So very, very excited to try these. So I'm going to do a little taste test on all of it. So firstly, let's go for the goulash. Okay. Good, it's quite hearty, and it's, you know, it's colder outside, so it's actually what I needed. Really nice tomato sauce, really nice tang to it, quite thick, quite substantial. So next, trying the lasagna. So this is, I think, it said parmesan on it, but surely not, because parmesan's not vegan, and this is a vegan place, so I need my knife for this, instead of being a Neanderthal and just using a fork. Really good. Quite peppery. But yeah, you wouldn't really think that was vegan unless you had it. I'm going to stop myself before I eat all of it, because I want to try the other one. Next, trying the gratin. That was so good. Let's see what this is like. Never had a vegan one before. Beautiful, gooey, bit crispy bit. There you go. Good. Not as good as a version with real cheese, but nice and substantial, and potato, and will give me energy to do all the things all the exciting things that I'm about to do in Vienna. But really good. Also having this dark, mild beer. Who knows what this is going to be like, but you'll find out. This is really good. Really, really smooth, and usually I don't like dark beer. It can be a little bit bitter for me, but this is... I really like that. Really like that. Here is where I'm going to be sleeping. That's your own private TV to watch Netflix. Folks, so after that lunch, which I had quite a bit of it to be honest, I went back to the hotel where I showed you the room, and then I had a little nap, and it was incredible. It was so good. So I'm feeling good again, and ready to go and just explore. I've got a couple of bookings for some bars. Don't know what I'm having for dinner yet, and then I'm going to maybe go and see some opera tonight. So I'm currently in Café Central, and Café Central is where all the composers, politicians and royalty, aristocrats used to hang out together, and it's quite, I'll take some videos of it. It's quite a posh little bit, but I've come for a coffee to wake up after my nap, and pianist playing, it's bliss. So about to have the Wiener Apfelstrudel and also the cafe latte. Cannot wait for this. This has been on my bucket list for a long time, having an Apfelstrudel in Austria and having it at Café Central. Beautiful. Right, cool, so look at this bad boy. Viennese Apfelstrudel. Oh my god, I cannot wait for this. Let's see what this is like. I don't know if you eat it with a spoon or a fork. I'm going to go spoon because I'm so clumsy and I've got my posh watermelon shirt on. So let's have a bit of that. Oh yeah, I've got vanilla ice cream as well. That is absolutely class. I realise eating this, I've only ever had like shitey apple pie from the shop, like what is it, Sara Lee or whatever the make of apple pie everybody has it. I've had homemade to be fair, but this is a different level. Oh, this is insane. It's got like cinnamon, raisins. Oh. I nearly didn't come here. I nearly went for a pint and I thought, you know what, no, I need to go to Cafe Central. Apparently Sigmund Freud and Trotsky all ate and drank here. Mental. I wonder what Freud talked about when he was 13 pints deep. Very similar to what I talk about, to be fair. Yeah. So I'm here at Das Loft with my new pals Felix from Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah, but lives in Prague. She's from Hanover. And then Irina from Romania. Which city in Romania? Suceava. But lives in the Netherlands, in the north, the deep north of the Netherlands.
Green.
It's green. We're crossing a road. Felix already knows that I'm clumsy and not very good at road safety. He's a very apt individual. We've just been to Das Loft, now off to some bars on the river, and then we're going to go eat and drink some food. But this is a bit of the city that, it's really cool. Really cool. Currently at a rooftop bar in Vienna called a Das Loft. It was raining earlier, so managed to get to booking, and it is absolutely beautiful. There is a 360-degree panoramic view over Vienna. I'll film a bit of it for you, but incredible way to end my time here. There we go. Cheers. Oh, fuck. Cheers. Cool. To Vienna. Yeah, so this rooftop bar is incredible. 360 panoramic views, really nice wine. Yeah. And not that expensive, to be fair. Like, it's called Das Loft. It's on the other side of the river to where all the other stuff is. But yeah, really glad I came, and nice to sort of chill a little bit as well. All that walking, all that tourism, it's nice to sit down, take a breather, have a little reflection, and have a little moment to myself where it's like, you know what, this is absolutely class. I love it. So I'm on the canal, or not the canal, it's the Danube, it's a bloody river. It's one of the biggest rivers in Europe, you fucking idiot. Anyway, this is where all the teenagers in Austria drink. I used to drink behind the back of the Co-op shop. That's mental, that. These kids don't know what they've got. These young'uns. Hey Arena, you young'un. This is incredible, sunset on the Danube. Amazing.
He does it all for the YouTube. No.
I don't do it all for the YouTube, Felix. I only have 8 subscribers. I'm not sold out yet. Right, we're getting a bike thing because Irina has to go to Bratislava tomorrow, and yeah, tonight. Oh yeah, tonight. Fuck, I don't know what day it is. So yeah, we've got this bike. It's not as fast as I thought it'd be, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
There's no way not to take pictures of you two on the road here.
Oh, look, that's where we met.
This is literally where we met.
Yeah. cool. So I found like a market with the opera on a big screen behind us. Yeah. I don't even know what this is going to be like.
This is the last thing we'll do tonight.
Right, friends, take 2. Just tried this. Dropped the food all over the floor. It's all good. Austrian kitchen. That is where I am now. I have this thing called a Spätzle. I didn't know what this was when I ordered it. I thought it was going to be a vegan or a vegetarian schnitzel, but it wasn't. So this is Austrian. I think it's Austrian. Felix and I have been having a debate, but it's cheese noodles, so you know I'm going to love it because I love cheese. Let's have a go at this bad boy. There we are, nice spoonful. It's good, but it's a lot like a macaroni and cheese, but there's something missing. And it's because it's the noodle part. Noodles and cheese shouldn't go together. But do you know what? I'm going to eat it. You know I will. It's alright. I'm looking forward to this vegan schnitzel though. Pretty sure I've invented that one in my head. I've also got a citrus radler. It looks a lot like urine, but it doesn't taste like it. It's like a lovely lemony lagery thing. It reminds me of shandy. For those of you who aren't in the UK, shandy is like lager and lemonade, and it's so refreshing on a hot day, but to me that tastes like juice. That's dangerous. I need to stay away from that. Or I might be going to a nightclub tonight.
I kind of like it.
Australia, mate. Then go dream, mate. Australia. Decided to upgrade my YouTube rig to this bad boy. It's tough to carry around, but good quality video. Tried to find some sort of nightclub, couldn't, so we found the pool club. So shout out to Scotty B who loves his pool. Yeah, having a great time.
Das war's, wirklich. Ja, Winner.
Cool, so we've ended up at an Austrian gay bar. Cool, love it. And then we're out of shop. So this Felix has gone for tequila, but I decided to live the Austrian way and have a peach schnapps. So, and also, in my defence, we also have another peach schnapps here. So, cool. Cheers, guys. Tomorrow, I'm going to Prague. See you later.